Well, good morning, good morning. Oh, it's a happy Monday morning. I'm in Melbourne on my happy Monday morning, and I'm having my Monday morning meeting in Melbourne. How cool is that? I had a very large week. I'm feeling very international this week. I've got a whole week in beautiful Melbourne City. I love Melbourne, and I'm very excited because I've got such a full planner. My planner is overfloweth with things. I've got radio interviews and podcasts and people to catch up with, and I've got a very big masterclass that I'm doing over here for a company called Think Tank, which are amazing, and they work with EAs and PAs, and I love it. I've got like hundreds of women, clever, gorgeous women who are just overworked and undervalued. You know those women? I love them. So I've got a whole day masterclass where I'm going to be teaching them to unleash their power, step into themselves. Whew, tell you, it's going to be some powerful women come out of that. And then we've got a whole day conference, which is going to be amazing. And there's lots of really interesting speakers, and that's going to be like so much fun. And then I've got my book launch while I'm over here. Oh dear, I tell you. So it's going to be it's going to be a very big week. And I've been packing. I spent all of yesterday packing and repacking and organising, and I've got so much shit with me. But do you know what I have done? I tell you what I have done, and I like it because it's the middle of the year, right? This is the middle of the year. We're fast approaching the very middle. I can't remember what day it is. What day is the actual middle day? But anyway, we're heading into the middle of June. And I like to look at what's going on in my year, what I've got to look forward to, what's going on the second half of the year, like what is happening. And one of the things I do at this time is I do 6 monthly present batches, gift buying batching. So I look at the first half of the year and go, right, look at all the gifts, whose birthdays, what have I got to think about, what's coming up. And then I get to sort of June, and then I do the same thing for the second half of the year. So between now and Christmas, what are the occasions? What are the things? I like to have a good run up to these things because I'm quite a good gift buyer, and I like to put a lot of fucking effort into gift buying. I think gift buying is very important. So I'm already looking at my calendar and going, right, what birthdays and occasions have I got in July, August, September, October, November? What's happening for that? December's a whole nother game, but I like to look at those months. And July and October are bottlenecks. Birthday bottlenecks in our family. We have so many birthdays. We have a bottleneck in May. We have a bit of a March one. We have March, May, July, October. That's how my family rolls. Don't know about yours. But what have you got going on? I've got my daughter's 21st in a month's time. That's exciting. She's going the whole hog with the full birthday party, the whole bit. And my older two children haven't really cared, but this one, she loves it. So that's exciting. So we have a big old 21st, so that takes a lot of organising. Middle of fucking winter, and we've got an outdoor heater, and oh my God. Anyway, so there's a lot to do. I'm ordering glasses and flowers, and it's like a little wedding. It's like a little wedding, and I'm actually quite excited because I do love a party. But getting organised for things in advance, so one of my favourite pages in my planner is to look at the year at a glance and go, each month, like just jotted down in letters, like what is happening each month, where I've got a conference, a trip, a birthday, a weekend away, whatever's going on. I love that high level planning of the year. And I love the 6 month break to go, well done, Lisa. We did 6 months. Now there's another fucking 6 to do. And I'm like, right, what is happening? So I've got, 21st. I've got my baby boys going to a ball. Oh my God. So that's exciting. It's all these little things, but they're family moments, aren't they? And then there's friend moments. What's happening? Who do you know that's graduating at something, or that's celebrating something, or maybe there's a wedding or a birth, or I don't know. But I like to sort of think about all of the occasions coming up and get a rough idea of what I'd like to do, because so often we get close to an event and we go, I'd really like to get, I don't have time, because that takes 3 weeks to get made and I've only got a week or whatever. So I really like to do that high level stuff. And I think high level planning has saved my life, Because if I can look at my year and go, this is the theme of my year. And then, so I sort of do a year, a quarter and a half. So, what's my theme of my year? What's the theme of this 6 months? What's the theme of this quarter? And then what's all this stuff happening in it and what looks very hectic? So at the beginning of every month, I have all of my gifts and cards and things done. So I know that's all sorted for the month. So I don't have to think about anything happening in June now, because anything that's happening in June, I've already organised. Now I can start thinking about things that are happening in July. And I find having a month run up is a really good way, because it's then if I forget something, if I forget something now, it's fine, because it's probably not till September, because everything else is organised. Don't you love that? Just like a be prepared. So getting ahead, what have you got on? Look at the second half of the year. Maybe you've got nothing on. What do you want to achieve between now and Santa? What do you want to have done, or who do you want to be? Who do you want to be in 6 months? I reckon that's a good question. Do you want to be thinner? Do you want to be taller? Do you want to own more shoes? What do you want to do? Do you want to be the person that threw the best party? Do you want to have a great photo somewhere on top of a mountain? I don't know. What do you want to do? And because the years just slip on by. And I think I like the idea, if you don't run your year runs you. And sometimes you just get up, put your shoes on, eat your bloody porridge or your chia pudding or whatever's in your breakfast world, have an egg, go to work, get home. It's just Groundhog Day, isn't it? So looking at things and hunting for fun in your calendar is a really good idea. What have you got coming up? What do you need to prepare for? What's the next big, significant birthday? It's a really big deal that you want to get sorted for your family. What is your thing that's coming up that maybe it's your birthday. It's my birthday next month. Maybe I'll organise myself a gift. That's a good idea, isn't it? I love the idea of that. Think about what else you've got coming up. I really like the idea of getting ahead of yourself with all the jobs, the jobbies. And then things like, I have all my gifty dates, then I have all my thing dates. You have dates where you go, I've got to register the dog here, or I've got to pay for renew the insurance here, or I've got to, I don't know. What are those annual things? I like to think about those things that are monthly, quarterly, annual. What are all those things? And having lists of those things really help, because my brain gets completely fuddled when I'm really busy. And if I have lists like that, they don't get as busy. I don't get as fuddled. That's why I love my planner. It helps to unfuddle me. So I hope you've got lots of fun things coming up in the next 6 months. The other thing is, once you've worked out all the things you want to buy, all the places you want to go, all the things you want to do, how are you going to pay for that? How are you going to pay for that? So that's the next thing I do. I go, hang on, it's going to be a few bloody buckets of biscuits, isn't it? Bloody hell. So, it's like thinking about all of that planning, because otherwise you wake up and go, hang on, why have I got all that in 1 month and I can't afford any of it? Oh, big week. Right. I'm excited. Wish me luck, man. I'm going into Melbourne.